So we said that a system is two equations we're looking at the same time. We're trying to solve at the same time. And we always put a bracket next to that to say they go together. That's a system. And then here we have all those values that we got already for these two equations. Well, what else can we do with a table of values? Right, we can make a graph. And why not make a graph that's a little bit more appropriate for these values? Notice they're all positive, so we really only need this part of the graph. Why don't we not use all that part? Why don't we just make the first quadrant there? And notice I've already set mine up. Months down here on the x-axis, because that was our x, how many months we were saving money. And then this is dollars, and that's our y. That's how much money they had in the two accounts. So let's find out what happens when we graph these points, when we graph a system. So I'm going to go ahead and graph the first one, 0, 30, 140, and so on. 0, 30, 140, 50, 60, 70, 80. And connect those points, and what do you know? It's a straight line. Why is it a straight line? Look at the equation. Y equals mx plus b. Right, so it's a straight line. It's a constant increase. It's going up by 10. Let's go ahead and graph the other equation now. 0 and 5, 1 and 20, and so on. And if we stop after a few points here, the two lines that we're graphing are actually getting closer together. Those values are getting closer. And if we keep going, we end up intersecting. These two lines intersect at a point right there. That point where the two lines intersect is called the solution. We already said that the solution was 580 when we looked in the table, and by graphing those two lines we also see that 580 is the solution, the point where the two lines intersect.